My name is Kieran Bagnall. I'm the set designer for Oklahoma.
I'm Kevin Smith. I'm the light designer for Oklahoma.
I'm Jason Fallon, and I'm the sound designer for Oklahoma.
My name is Jen Dwyer, and I'm the costume supervisor on Oklahoma the Musical.
My name is Niamh Williamson, and I am the assistant stage manager and prop maker.
The initial kind of leap-off point was kind of Claire sort of reimagining in something that's so famous and so well known that Claire wanted to kind of take it apart and put it back together again. So it was very inspiring as a designer to hear that.
In a piece like this, the light designer's role is to create the world in which we occupy. I need to shape the environment that we're in, and I essentially do that by painting with light.
The music is always the driver for us because so much of the beauty in Oklahoma is in the music.
Kieran Bagnall has created a beautiful canvas for me to light. He's created an expansive world that is this copper texture.
Having sort of studied the kind of where the history of Oklahoma comes from, that the sort of origins are sort of much grittier and much so darker than people might think.
Well, the Bord Gáis Energy Theatre, it is the premier venue in Ireland for musical theatre shows. The acoustics were very much considered when they built it.
It's such a beautiful venue. The expanse of the stage it's rare to be able to play that kind of depth and width. To light a piece like Oklahoma, in which we're actually utilising that kind of huge space, it's an exciting place to be.
People usually think of Oklahoma as this really loud, bright, colourful musical, and one thing that Therese, the designers, really wanted to do is bring more earthy tones into it. One of the things the show is trying to do is talk about the modern themes that are in it. So from 1906, you can still have that very strong female presence, and that's a very heavy thing we're leaning into.
The direction that Claire's going in, she's hoping to have the women characters, instead of following the more traditional roles, instead of having them hanging up laundry, they are going to be chopping wood and skinning rabbits and cooking chickens.
One of the things we want to emphasise is that these people are living and working in these clothes, and they haven't just gotten them the day before they're wearing them on stage. Oklahoma is that musical where the performers have to be a triple threat, so they need to be able to sing, dance and act, so their costumes have to let them do that as well. So there's a great balance between what we want visually as the costume and then what the performers need to be able to do their job.
There'll be a gamut of emotions, hopefully, that we bring an audience through. They will feel the love, the pain, the loss, the joy, the happiness. I think it's got it all, really.
I'm very fond of the sort of scale that we went for, that we were able to achieve, that it has a sort of wow factor when people walk in. Production of this calibre deserves that support. So, I mean, ideally, at the end of the day, that's my only job, is to support the cast on stage.
Talent on the stage, the talent in the pit, the talent creatively that's involved in the show. This is going to be a world-class piece of musical theatre, and you will not want to miss it.